Now that the entire world is trying to recover from the effects of this COVID-19, I tell you, I want to share with you certain secrets, especially to our brethren in the diaspora. There is no better time than now to introduce an education system, new systems that are going to wipe out the systems that have forever abused us, that have forever kept us subjugated. Look at education, for example. In Africa, students have been out of school for more than 1 year. And now the ministries of education, plus the teachers' unions and the parents' teachers' associations, they are grappling on how to usher the children back into the former curriculum. And they do not know what to do. There is a dilemma. Yes, there is a dilemma. And now there is no better time to introduce education systems that are going to benefit us. So I'm speaking to you. If you are an expert in the realm of education, come down. Let us put together a project and take it to the ministries of education. I am speaking directly to the officials in the East and South African regions. Personally, these are people that I know personally. I knew them before they got elected into high positions, and now they are in decision-making places. And they keep asking me, where is your team? Where are your people? The only sign of seriousness is when we see them physically. So, brethren, education is not just to teach them 1, 2, and this is called a bag. No, we want to put up an education system that will teach our offsprings, that will teach our people the knowledge of self, the true African history, to teach them to be proud, to embrace our heritage, our history, and our roots as a people, to educate them on who we really are and what we really possess, that we are so blessed of the Most High God with the best land, the best people, the youngest population, that we are the mineral seat of the earth. We have to tell them these facts and begin to reverse the negative effects of the colonial system that has plagued us, the system that has also abused our brethren in the diaspora. Yes, we have to teach them knowledge of self. So, and once we begin tapping into these spaces that are priority areas for the government, then we attract the favor of these governments, regardless of any part of Africa that we choose to launch these pilots in. This is how the Europeans and the Asians and the Americans have done it in the past. They come and they look at the health sector, they look at the education system, they look at the media, they look at the sports realm, they look at all these spaces that are priorities for the governments, and when they speak about helping or working with the government, then they end up getting all these lucrative deals. They end up getting free land. They end up getting export, import waivers. They end up getting accommodation. They end up getting security. They end up getting citizenship. This is how they do it. So I say, if you are out there watching this video and you are an expert, you are a scholar, you are a historian, you are an expert in the field of education, let us build these systems, because this is the only way that we are going to help our people come out of psychological bondage. Yes, it is true. And not just education. Look at the sports realm. Look at the sports space. Putting up all these things that you love about America, that you love about Europe, all these American football stadiums. I mean, we know who the real inventors of American football are. We know who the real inventors of basketball are. We know who the real inventors of baseball are. So putting up these infrastructures here is not only going to attract government favor, but it's going to also draw economic value to you. Mutually beneficial relationships, because you're building capacity on the continent and solving the unemployment problems that have been produced by the systems under which we have been raised, and you're also drawing economic value to yourself. Thank goodness we have an investment, we have an economic initiative that is geared towards doing that, because we cannot do it as an individual, but as a group we can make this happen. And yes, it is time to rebuild Africa. There is no greater time than now, because our oppressors are watching us closely to see how well we can mobilize in the face of a global catastrophe. They are watching to see how we are going to come out of this COVID pandemic, because we have seen how extremely organized the Asians have become, the Europeans have become, the Arabs have become, the Americans have become. Now the spotlight is on us. We have to prove to no one else but to prove to each other that we can get organized, we can reconnect, we can love each other, but we can work together. Getting together is the first step. Yes, it is a very good starting point. Staying together, it is very good progress, but working together is eventually going to be the taste of how great we are going to become and how well we can join forces and rebuild our motherland. So thank you for watching, and thank you for those of you that are supporting our initiatives. Please subscribe to our channel, the Africa Today broadcast, in the link in the description. Drop us an email, and if you're able and willing, please do send us your financial support, and we will definitely put it to good use. Thank you for watching.